Good afternoon. It is Friday afternoon. Yes, Friday afternoon, January 17th, 2025. I've got a couple things that I would like to discuss. I do have my glasses coming. I mean, I was supposed to have that done, but we're working on it. I'm actually out of my comfort zone. I'm inside my garage with a white door backdrop, and it's really distracting because I have to have these glasses pretty much off the tip of my nose to see what the phone looks like and or to pick up what I'm getting ready to read to you. So, without further ado, I've got a book here that was given to me. Actually, I think he loaned it to me from my brother. So thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. It says here in chapter 1. Well, actually, the title of the book's YouTube Secrets, and it was written by a Sean Cannell and a Benji Travis. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Anyhow, at the beginning of chapter 1, there's a quote in here by a gentleman by the name of Zig Ziglar. He says here, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." So, I don't know. I thought that was an interesting quote at the beginning of the book. This one's not going to be, I don't believe today, I'm going to make it very long. It's cold. It's cold out here. And I don't know, my lighting may shut off here. I still have that sensor light on the wall, but I actually tied a cable to a broom that hangs on the wall so that when it does go off, I can actually trigger it back on. So we'll see how that goes. So if you see me step out of frame, that's what I'm doing. And I don't know what the lights look like in here, but we'll see. So 3 things. I'm kind of sticking with the high vis today. I'm not going to work because they've only allotted us 4 days. Cool with it. It's good. The jacket's one I don't really wear to work. It's kind of just a prop, so it kind of semi stays clean. I've learned a couple things. One of the things that I've learned on YouTube, you've got to stay engaged and you have to be consistent. So there has to be some sort of regularity with that, right? At least that's what I'm surmising. There's a gentleman by the name of Ty Myers. I believe he goes by @Ty_Myers. Really cool guy. He was the one I watched the other day. He was doing a riff on a roof. This is kind of the Rambler in the garage, right? Really kind of the same thing. He's put out a lot of good content, and he hasn't been on it for very long, but he's had a lot of good content. So thanks, Ty. I appreciate it. The algorithm also fed me this other gentleman. I believe his name is Mike. He's an 80-year-old gentleman. And I believe his channel is @Old Living Better. Old man, old me. It's old me. @Old Me Living Better. Sorry, I botched that. Anyhow, he has a quote, and he says, if you ain't dead, you ain't done. Well, I think he's right. And I don't know. I think more people need to live by that. A lot of people hit their 50s and they think they're done. A lot of people hit their 40s, think they're done. Please. Some people hit their 60s and die. Please, come on. There's so much more to life. Consistency, right? So there has to be some sort of consistent nature about what you're doing. And I started these off in my car, and like I said, today it's a little bit different. I'm in my garage. Said I was going to do it in my garage. I did it in my garage. Hopefully these lights stay on. I don't know how many minutes we're in because I can't even read the screen. But this is as far as consistency, this is the third week of 2025, third video of 2025. I'm still learning how to label stuff, how to categorize stuff. still learning how to go through the YouTube studio, and more or less, what I'm doing is just try to understand the platform a little better, and ultimately trying to understand myself. Because when you go through this system of YouTube videos and searching, and you're basically, well, I mean, I suppose there's a lot of different um, motives, but my specific motive is to basically understand me and my mistakes, or where I have not necessarily held up my end of the bargain with a certain line of thinking. So, for those reasons, that's why I'm doing this. And I don't know, there's a lot of cool people out there. And I do believe that AI, the algorithms, and systems are going to be put in place to actually bring these types of people together and this type of content together. And I don't necessarily believe it will bring utopia, right? I just don't think that's going to be, I don't think that's going to happen. But maybe we can make it a better world. I spent some time with my brother last couple days. I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, whenever it was. And he's a really good roofer, knows the trade really well. And that's interesting because he had a statement about a company a while back, and the statement wasn't exactly positive. And he was very, what's the term? He was very polished about how he handled it. And so now he's actually doing, he's got a segment that he did not too long ago where he's going through testing these different products from different companies. It's fascinating. Using now he's got some sort of a scale that pulls on these products. They're shingles, the different manufacturers. And it's amazing to me. I was actually there with him, and wow, talk about keeping the companies honest. This will be a big thing in the future, because technology is going to be used to call people out. It's going to be used to call the bullshit out, right? I mean, come on. You're here to help me, here to sell me, right? Anyhow, I wanted to do a shout out to Tommy. Tommy, thanks for suggesting the mic. If it's still on and connected, we'll be doing okay. Hopefully, it doesn't sound too open in here. Both cars are not in here at the moment, so we'll see how this sound ends up. See how it turns out. Anyhow, I'm starting to lose feeling in my legs. Matter of fact, you know what? I didn't even put a seat in here. I should have maybe grabbed a paint can or something. That might have been a little easier. I just I don't know. The community out here on YouTube and some of these other platforms has been really it's been really awesome. So thanks to everyone that has given encouragement, comments, synergy, right? Synergy. So I don't know. I like Ty's word riff on a roof. I kind of like that. It's pretty good. Matter of fact, I was chatting back and forth with him this morning over a couple of things. So very interesting. It's very interesting. And every day I just can't believe what we can do with technology. There was a gal in Australia. I don't want to mention her name, but very, very cool. She had an incident early in life, and it caused her some issues, but yet she took that issue and she turned it into something fabulous. And that was an awkward silence. Anyhow, very cool. some of the things that these people have been able to do all over the world. And the technological advances hopefully will bring us closer together instead of pushing us farther apart. I'm going to leave it there. Rambler, kind of unorthodox today. Enjoy the day. The sun's shining here in Indiana, and we're going to make it a good day. Cheers.